after all of that, it will be two guys, mano a mano. Three guys telling you about it: Barry Tompkins, Mario Lopez, the Colonel, Bob Sheridan.
Lawrence Cole, the third man in the ring. Keys to victory for Margarito. Defense against the angle and attack. Use your power. Constantly attack. He's got size advantage. Use it and attack. So attack, attack, attack. Tora, Tora, Tora. For Pacquiao, avoid getting caught by big shots early. Dictate the pace. Punch straight inside the wide looping shots.
Well, that's certainly been what's carried him thus far.
In the patience and persistence of fight and stick with his game plan and then assault after 4 or 5.
Round 1, they touch gloves.
And so it begins, gentlemen. Margarito looking significantly bigger than Pacquiao.
Yes, isn't he? That's exactly what I first thought I had.
And in tremendous shape. But the size difference is tremendous.
You know, and the crowd here are pretty much split. In fact, if anything, I think there might be a crowd edge for Margarito.
North Texas, heavy Hispanic population, but Pacquiao has a ardent following and will follow him anywhere in the world.
He does.
We did that tail of the tape so long ago. Remember, Margarito is much bigger. He's 5'11" to 5'6 and a half. He weighed in officially at 150. He's got to be at 160 at least by now. The age is no difference, really. They're in their prime, and he's got 6 inches advantage in reach, so he's a much bigger man than Pacquiao, who came in at 144 and a half officially.
You can see Margarito can punch down on Pacquiao, but Pacquiao quicker-handed.
Both punches look like they're coming with ferocity, though. If, and the key word is if, Margarito is able to land. It remains to be seen whether Pacquiao can take a punch from a man of this size.
I think that's what makes this fight compelling.
And I think it makes it interesting all the way to the end because, like you mentioned earlier, Barry, he definitely has a puncher's chance.
And at any time, that big punch could land and just change it immediately. Then there's the cut factor. You get the southpaw against the right hand.
That's right.
Short guy against a tall guy.
He did get there with the right hand a moment ago. Made Pacquiao blink, but he did take a backward step.
Back right on to it, a couple straight lefts of zone. Pacquiao beautiful with the straight shot straight to the midsection.
Yeah, trying to work the body early in this fight. If there is any kind of a conditioning issue with Margarito, Pacquiao will explore it. Left to the body, right to the head by Pacquiao.
And you know, you can train as hard as you want. You can get sparring partners to emulate Manny Pacquiao, but there really isn't fighters out there that really can give you certain looks.
3-punch combination there. 2 to the head and a right to the body.
Another thing is you look at the guys where we are up close. Look at Pacquiao's lower legs. They're so much heavier than the taller Margarito and the heavier Margarito. I mean, that translates into power for the little guy.
Right now, Pacquiao's out-quicking Margarito.
Sneaky left-hand lead.
Pacquiao fighting a smart fight.
Yeah, he's not staying up on his shoulder like he did with Clottey. He's kind of getting in, getting out, and getting the better of it.
And that's the way he's fighting his game plan from.
Not much of a tornado for him that round.
No, not even a strong breeze.
That's a Pacquiao round, no doubt.
No doubt.
The judges, Jürgen Lagos from Germany, one of the best in Europe, Owen Schnellenberger, and Glenn Crocker.
Pacquiao's corner, of course, the inimitable Freddie Roach, Miguel Diaz, veteran cutman, been around the track, Blue Boy Fernandez, who's been with Pacquiao right from the get-go. And in Margarito's corner, again, a very good corner. The brain trust there. Robert Garcia, of course, his little brother, pretty darn good fighter, too. Francisco Espinosa, Francisco Navarro, and Sergio Diaz.
You talked about earlier in the evening the rumors of Margarito having a real tough time making weight. That will become a factor later on in this fight as, you know, Pacquiao tries to draw him into the 4th, 5th, and 6th rounds.
But Margarito is one of those types of fighters that usually gets stronger as the rounds go on. That's been sort of his MO.
It has been.
But when fighting a fighter like Pacquiao, who has a high intensity and high volume of punches, remains to be seen whether he can still keep up that pace.
That's the whole key. He's never fought anybody that is going to or has hit him as many times as he's going to be hit by Manny Pacquiao.
So far, Pacquiao hitting and not being hit. Good shot to the body. There's a right hand by Margarito.
Beautiful body shot by Manny Pacquiao.
It's so noticeable in hand speed, isn't it?
Tremendous. And Pacquiao doing such a brilliant job nullifying that reach and height disadvantage he's at.
He's scared to death of a cut the way these guys, the way Margarito tucks the chin and Manny comes in with that head.
Yeah, right. And there already was just a moment ago one headbutt. Margarito now throws a jab and a couple of body shots, slips a right hand through. And Pacquiao answers with 5 of his own.
Margarito impressed by his speed with smiles.
You know, it's like one sustained touchdown after another, the way this crowd is. It's unbelievable, folks, the enthusiasm in this arena.
Most of those by Margarito missed. Those two got through.
Beautiful right hook counter punch Pacquiao has really perfected.
Pacquiao 3 to the body, then comes the left hand lead to the body. Reaching right hand was short by Margarito.
Manny signifies, come on, let's get it on, let's go. You wouldn't think that his fight plan would be to mix in the center of the ring and want to have a brawl in the middle of the ring.
No, you're exactly right. And Margarito, usually the guy who's constantly coming forward with his hands, never by his chin, always attacking. But when you're worried about getting hit as much as against a Pacquiao, you can't help but keep him covered.
Well, he's got him back on his heels now.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, Margarito's gotten there a couple of times, but Pacquiao's out punching him 5-1.
Easily done. Look at this. And pinpoint accuracy.
Pinpoint. As far as not having a good camp, it's not showing out. Now, he's got to watch himself getting in close, because even though he's got the longer reach, Margarito's definitely really good on the inside. Just ask Miguel Cotto.
Manny cannot forget the throw when he comes in. He can't have a lapse for 1 second, especially in these early rounds.
Boy, you're right, Lisa.